G'day viewers. Seems there's an update coming to Train Sim World 2 dated 20th of June from JD. And it's got a lot in it, bringing the next Preservation Crew update to Train Sim World 2 as well as some other goodies. As usual, I'm reading this out to you because not everybody finds the forum accessible and some people will find this format useful. As well as a large Great Western Express, medium Northern Transpennine and small West Somerset Railway Preservation Crew releases, we've also added our first batch of livery designer logo decals, an improvement to derailing specifically for steam but effective across other routes too, and some new vending machines on some station platforms, of which there'll be more information soon. This is a large update, so we've bolded headline changes for navigational purposes. Core improvements. Added the GWR, Reichsbahn, MDV, Great Northern, Avanti West Coast, Thameslink, Gatwick Express, Southern, Union Pacific, West Midlands Railway, VTG and VVO logos. That's going to be a heap less layers for people who are building trains for those particular networks. Awesome. Improvements to loco physics when coupling. This is primarily to reduce spirit of steam derailment issues, which should, with this change, be less punishing. Note, due to this change, a couple of formations on spirit of steam are now extending over buffers. Edge Hill sheds to Edge Hill yards, 45, 135, 240 and 455. This is a known issue that the team are investigating. I wonder if that'll happen anywhere else. But it's cool that fix is out. That's excellent. That's going to make a lot of people very happy. I'm going to see if it's still possible to derail. I just gotta. We've removed the classic controller layout lock on Ruhr Nord, Great Western Express, Hopstreck Rhine-Ruhr, Northern Transpennine and East Coastway, allowing greater capability with immersion controls. That's good news for the people using controllers. Added Pringles dynamic advertising and vending machine stations on Bakerloo, Sandpatch Grade and Schnellfahrstreck Colne Aachen, in preparation for new competition in association with Pringles and Game Pass. More details to come. Please note this will only be visible on PC and Xbox platforms and not PlayStation. Great Western Express. PIS added at stations. Improvements to Sky. Removed floating car stop sign at Slough Station. Improved the lighting at Reading and Paddington stations. Moved a speed sign and speed warning sign from behind overhead gantries on the approach to Southall Station in order to be more visible. I'm sorry, I said removed. It says moved. That makes more sense. Gameplay added 2 PCA cement train services, 6M90 and 6M91, to timetable mode using PCA tanks from a Class 31 add-on. XPC PC and PS5 added additional freight service 6M49 departing Reading at 2005 Acton Yard. Probably want to upgrade those old consoles. Amended scoring thresholds for Class 43, 66 and 166 introductions, so they are based purely off timetable tasks. For all scenarios, increase acceptable stopping distance from 1 metres to 5 metres for all tasks. That makes life so much better. For all scenarios, set all load tasks to automatically choose the door side at all stations. For dragline scenario, grounded all floating walk-to markers at Reading Station, increased the stopping zones to be less punishing, removed requirement to wait until 10:15 to complete the arrival at Old Oak Common before entering the yard, removed the requirement to hold brakes for 5 seconds to complete the brake release objective before departing Kennet Bridge Loop outside Reading Station. That one catches a lot of people. I like the way they say less punishing. Better wording, maybe. For the Westworld scenario, fixed the AI trains that are appearing to run backwards, adjusted the arrival time at Reading to allow more realistic completion, moved the player start from facing a roof support on a bridge to a better position. They're not stuck in the bridge anymore. Down the line scenario should now be completable after fixing a red light bug for the 0946 service to Slough. Medal should now be more achievable for the route. Increased stopping accuracy requirement of player tasks in timetable mode and introductions to 43, 166 and 166 from 5 metres either side to 10 metres either side. Fixed inability to complete Christmas closure if a player exits the locomotive cab at the end before closing the doors. Changed Hayes and Harlington platform 5 marker as a stopping point so trains pull up at the end of the platform. Added a stop marker to the buffers at Slough's platform 6 to encourage trains to stop there rather than halfway along the platform. Dropped marker height for station stopping tutorial to prevent it from floating. Added platform climb up implementation for all platforms. Fixed issue whereby AI trains appeared to run backwards. Amended end markers for Reading platforms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to allow AI trains stopping at these platforms to pull right up to the bumpers. Remove the ability for players to not be able to complete the station stopping tutorial after not following the instructions. Rolling stock. Replace the generic shipping container with a train with randomly mixable container brands and officially licensed brands. Coaches changed the interior lighting to improve window reflection visibility. Class 52 fixed an issue whereby the loco overheated and shut down. Class 66 added rail driver functionality. HST, Class 43, added rail driver compatibility. HST added contact signaler functionality. HSC changed lighting on windows to improve window reflection visibility. Class 166 improved the physics of loco based on player feedback. Doors should now make correct noises when opening and closing. External train noises should now be audible when the opening passenger doors. Made cab PIS screen readable and added camera view for PIS in the cab. Changed lighting on windows to improve window reflection visibility, replaced seats, and made it so passengers can't clip through the back of seats. Some of those looked really funny though. Added rail driver functionality. Note I've updated my printable labels for the rail driver. They're in the usual place. There's a post about it on the forum too if you don't know where they are. Added contact signaler functionality, improved light reflection on cab windows, added animation for the dead man's pedal, changed the rain animation on the windscreen to ensure that the water trails are moving in the correct direction in relation to wipers. Inverted the horn controls. Changed footsteps audio inside the cab to be more realistic. I think it sounded like you're walking on grass before. Maybe it's tiles or carpet now. Fixed cab doors operating the wrong side doors. Fixed an issue whereby train was stuck in traction lock. Fixed issue where the passenger doors could be open when the train was in motion. Added rush hour passengers. Diesel Legends added Chinese translations. Northern TransPennine. Art improvements include PIS applied to the stations, improvements to the sky, improved track rendering, improved lighting at Ashton, Staley Bridge, Standledge, Mossley, and Batley Morley tunnels, improved lighting and shadows at Leeds, Huddersfield and Tunnel, and Manchester stations. Gameplay reduced the medal threshold for gold on rescue run scenario down to 4,500, added in working level crossings, changed lightly raining to full raining weather in down and out and driving rain scenarios. During the Class 45 and 47 introduction, moved the stopping point at Manchester back from the signal to reduce the chance of spatting if the player overshoots. That's good for new players because they don't know how to use brakes yet. Added platform climbing functionality at all stations. Fixed return to first-person view not triggering. Rolling stock coaches changed interior lighting to improve window reflection visibility, Class 101. Improved rail driver functionality. This is really good, by the way. Fixed the non-functional controls. Class 40 added rail driver phone, and Class 45.1 added rail driver. Class 47.4 added rail driver. Excuse me, I'm still getting over COVID. Customization, Class 47 added livery designer functionality. Please search the NTP Class 47 in livery designer. Added longer starting marker at Leeds station to cater for freight trains. Added livery designer compatibility back to NTP Mark 1 and Mark 2 coaches. This is a long one. West Somerset Railway added rush hour passenger behaviours, added mastery decals, level crossings flipped to open the correct direction, fix issue for Class 47 where it was possible to be operated from the platform through closed window of the loco, moved the static Class 52 from Minehead to Bishop's Lydiard as it was too large on Minehead turntable, replaced with Class 33 currently at Bishop Lydiard. Changed the static 12T vans to allow them to be shunted on the route. Fixed objective to set brakes to running, getting stuck on the Class 09 and Class 47 tutorials. The DBBR 182 passenger doors can now be opened. AI lights now functioning as intended. And as usual, the update will download automatically for owners when it becomes available. Players should allow at least 24 hours after restarting Steam, Epic Game Store, or their console to allow for the update to appear before contacting support. Well, that is quite a big update. There we go. Wow. Cool. Anyway, If there's anything you think's really cool or don't like, chuck it in the comments. We'll have a yak. See you later.